Hi, today's disability benefit tip is you must understand your definition of disability. And Stephen, this is interesting because we're talking here about private or group disability insurance policies that are sold by more than 40 different disability insurance companies, and unlike Social Security disability, there's not one universal definition of disability. So why is it so important for a claimant who's watching this video and considering seeking a claim to understand what their policy says about the definition of disability?
Well, it's really going to dictate, the likelihood of getting it. You have own occupation policies, you have any occupation policies as related to total disability. If your policies contain residual disability where it allows you to work and still, collect a proportionate share of the benefit. So that is really like, in the rule book of claims is going to really kind of set the tone, and everything else about your claim is going to flow from how disability is going to be defined in your policy.
And since there are a variety of options for the definition of disability, how do you go about advising someone as to what they can or can't do while they're disabled? One first and always we always do is get a copy of the policy to be able to understand, because some policies will allow you to work in another occupation that wasn't your own and still collect your full disability benefit. Some don't allow you to work whatsoever. Some will allow you to work, and then there's a reduction in benefits. So there's a lot that can happen. So that's why it's so important for us to have the policy, to be able to really explain to someone pros and cons, what they can't do. And even sometimes, a policy may allow you to work, right? But there's still always the added risk that the insurance company still may use that attempt at work against you to say you should be able to work completely. So it's a really kind of mixed bag when coming with it, but it all really comes and starts with your policy. Right, and I wanted people to understand also that there's also a thing known as residual disability, or sometimes it's called return to work incentive, which means you can still be disabled and still work, maybe in your own occupation, maybe in a different occupation. So there's so many varieties with these definitions of disability, and then also we've done other videos about this where the definition of disability can change. Yep. So it only stays for 12 months or 24 months, and then it goes from own occupation to any gainful occupation. And then gainful occupation has a definition of experience, education, and training, or it could say things like 60% or 80% of what you used to earn. So it's all over the map with these definitions of disability, and you should never assume that, well, if I can't do my job, then I'm disabled, because it doesn't always stay like that. And unfortunately, not a lot of policies are written like that. So what we recommend is that if you have a long-term disability insurance policy and have any questions whatsoever, feel free to contact myself or Stephen or any of the lawyers in our office. We represent claimants all over the country, so no matter where you live, we're available to help you. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below. Also, take a look around our website where we have thousands of articles and videos and reviews about disability insurance companies. You can search by your specific company and find lots of helpful information. The reason we provide all of this information is that we really want you to be educated about the disability insurance claim process. The more you can think like a disability insurance company, the better position you're going to be in to protect your benefits and keep your benefits for as long as you want them. So should you need us in the future, we look forward to the opportunity to speak with you.